Stop everything now. While you're reading this, someone is buying a 3-bedroom house in Detroit for $25,000, less than you'd pay for a 2025 Honda Civic. Yes, you read that right. An entire house for less than a popular car. The shocking reality nobody tells you. There exists a select group of investors who discovered something the mainstream market doesn't want you to know. Golden opportunities are hidden in places everyone avoids. The math is brutal. The average new car in 2025 costs $35,000 to $50,000. A complete house in strategic cities costs $15,000 to $45,000. You can have an income-generating property for less than a depreciating vehicle. Detroit, Flint, and Pittsburgh are among the most accessible cities for American buyers in 2025, according to recent WalletHub research. But there's a reason behind this beyond simple urban crisis. 3 converging forces are at play: industrial revitalization with factories returning and jobs growing, reverse gentrification as young professionals discover these areas, and real estate inflation pushing people from big cities to alternatives. This perfect storm creates unprecedented opportunities for savvy investors who act now. The 10 Secret Cities Diamond Tier under $20,000, Detroit, Michigan. The American Phoenix Detroit represents the ultimate contrarian investment opportunity in American real estate. Average prices range from $15,000 to $25,000, with houses available for less than $20,000 to $30,000 throughout the city. What nobody tells you is that Detroit sits at the center of America's industrial renaissance. The automotive industry is experiencing a massive transformation with electric vehicle manufacturing, bringing billions in investment and thousands of high-paying jobs back to the Motor City. The rental potential is extraordinary, with properties generating $800 to $1,200 monthly. This creates cash-on-cash returns exceeding 30% annually, something impossible in traditional markets like New York or California. Major corporations including Ford, General Motors, and Tesla are investing heavily in Detroit operations, creating a ripple effect of economic growth. The city offers incredible infrastructure already in place, from highways to utilities, built to support a much larger population. This means your investment benefits from existing systems without the development costs. Downtown Detroit has undergone remarkable transformation with new restaurants, entertainment venues, and corporate headquarters relocating from suburbs back to the urban core. Young professionals are flocking to Detroit for its affordability and emerging cultural scene. The city offers a quality of life impossible to achieve in expensive coastal markets. Artists, entrepreneurs, and tech workers are creating vibrant neighborhoods that were forgotten just a decade ago. Property taxes remain reasonable compared to other major cities, maximizing your net rental income. The key is selecting properties in neighborhoods showing signs of improvement, new businesses opening, infrastructure investments, and proximity to anchor institutions like hospitals and universities. Detroit offers one of the last chances to buy into a major American city at ground floor prices before the mainstream discovers what smart money already knows. Flint, Michigan. The contrarian investment. Flint represents the highest percentage appreciation potential among affordable American cities. Average prices range from $18,000 to $30,000, making it accessible for investors with limited capital. The secret lies in understanding that Flint's challenges created an oversold market condition that presents incredible value for patient investors. The city benefits from proximity to Detroit's economic renaissance while maintaining significantly lower entry costs. Manufacturing jobs are returning as companies seek lower-cost alternatives to expensive urban centers. Flint's location provides easy access to major highways and infrastructure connecting to growing economic centers throughout Michigan. University of Michigan Flint serves as an anchor institution providing stability and consistent rental demand. Students and faculty create reliable tenant pools, while the university's presence ensures continued investment in local infrastructure and amenities. Healthcare systems, including McLaren Flint, provide additional employment stability and rental demand. The housing stock in Flint often features solid construction from earlier decades, requiring cosmetic updates rather than structural rebuilding. This allows investors to add significant value through relatively modest renovations. Properties that need updating can be acquired at steep discounts and transformed into attractive rental units. Water infrastructure improvements have been largely completed, addressing previous concerns and creating renewed confidence in the city's future. Federal and state investments totaling hundreds of millions have modernized systems and created a foundation for sustainable growth. Smart investors focus on neighborhoods near anchor institutions and along major corridors showing signs of business development. The key is buying properties with good bones in areas positioned to benefit from broader regional economic growth, while rental demand from institutional employment provides steady cash flow during the appreciation phase. Youngstown, Ohio. The Forgotten City. Youngstown offers some of the lowest entry costs in American real estate, with average prices ranging from $12,000 to $28,000. What makes this opportunity special is Ohio's unique programs offering incentives for recent graduates with student loan debt, creating built-in demand for affordable housing options. The city's proximity to Pittsburgh, which is experiencing significant growth in technology and healthcare sectors, positions Youngstown perfectly for spillover development. As Pittsburgh becomes increasingly expensive, businesses and residents look to nearby alternatives offering similar amenities at fraction of the cost. Mahoning Valley Innovation and Technology Center anchors the local economy with focus on advanced manufacturing and technology development. Federal investments in infrastructure and manufacturing are bringing new opportunities to the region. The presence of Youngstown State University provides stability and consistent rental demand from students and faculty. Historic neighborhoods feature beautiful architecture from the city's industrial heyday, offering character impossible to find in newer developments. These properties often need updates but possess solid structural foundations and unique features that attract quality tenants willing to pay premium rents for distinctive housing. The cost of living in Youngstown allows rental properties to generate strong cash flows while remaining affordable for working-class tenants. This creates a sustainable rental market less vulnerable to economic downturns that affect luxury markets. Local government has implemented business-friendly policies and tax incentives to encourage investment and development. Property taxes remain low compared to other Ohio cities, maximizing investor returns. The city actively works with investors and developers to streamline permitting and renovation processes. Strategic positioning near major highways provides easy access to larger job centers while maintaining small city affordability. This combination attracts residents seeking affordable homeownership and investors seeking stable rental income with potential for long-term appreciation as regional growth continues. Gold tier under $35,000, Toledo, Ohio. The Lake Erie Jewel. Toledo presents a unique opportunity with median prices around $120,000, but exceptional properties available well below market. 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom houses with tenants paying $950 monthly create immediate positive cash flow for investors. The city's location on Lake Erie provides natural beauty and recreational opportunities rare in affordable markets. The Port of Toledo serves as a major shipping hub connecting Great Lakes commerce to national markets. This industrial base provides employment stability and attracts logistics companies seeking strategic locations. Maritime commerce ensures continued economic relevance regardless of changing industrial trends. University of Toledo and Medical University of Ohio create dual-anchor institutions providing consistent rental demand from students, faculty, and healthcare workers. The medical complex continues expanding, adding high-paying jobs and creating spillover housing demand throughout the city. Toledo's proximity to Detroit and Columbus positions it perfectly for regional economic growth. As these major cities become more expensive, Toledo offers affordable alternatives with similar amenities and job opportunities. Interstate highways provide easy commuting access to multiple job centers. The housing stock features diverse architectural styles from different eras, providing options for various tenant preferences and investment strategies. Waterfront properties offer premium rental potential, while inland neighborhoods provide affordable workforce housing options. Local government actively promotes business development and investment through tax incentives and streamlined permitting processes. The city recognizes real estate investment as crucial for urban revitalization and works cooperatively with property owners and developers. Recreation and cultural amenities including museums, parks, and Lake Erie access provide quality of life factors that attract and retain residents. These amenities support higher rental rates and lower vacancy periods compared to cities lacking recreational opportunities. Gary, Indiana. The Chicago Secret. Gary represents one of America's best-kept investment secrets, with average prices ranging from $22,000 to $35,000. Located just 45 minutes from Chicago, Gary offers interior pricing with access to one of the world's major metropolitan areas. This proximity creates unique arbitrage opportunities for savvy investors. Chicago's housing costs force workers to seek affordable alternatives within commuting distance. Gary's location along major transportation corridors provides easy access to Chicago employment while offering housing costs a fraction of the city. This dynamic creates consistent rental demand from commuters unwilling to pay Chicago rents. The Indiana Dunes National Lakeshore provides natural recreation opportunities and environmental protection, ensuring long-term area stability. Lake Michigan access offers quality-of-life amenities typically associated with expensive resort areas. These natural features create inherent value that cannot be replicated elsewhere. Steel industry heritage provides existing infrastructure capable of supporting manufacturing renaissance. As companies seek alternatives to expensive coastal locations, Gary's industrial capacity and transportation connections become increasingly valuable. The city actively courts manufacturing investment through tax incentives and business-friendly policies. Chicago's urban expansion inevitably extends into surrounding areas as land becomes scarce and expensive. Gary's position along this expansion path ensures eventual development pressure and property appreciation. Smart investors position themselves ahead of this inevitable growth pattern. Housing stock includes substantial properties built during the city's prosperous industrial era. These homes often feature quality construction and architectural details rare in modern housing. Renovation can transform these properties into attractive rentals commanding premium rates from quality tenants. The key is selecting properties near transportation corridors and in neighborhoods showing early signs of improvement. Focus on areas with anchor institutions and existing infrastructure capable of supporting renewed growth and development. Camden, New Jersey. The Philadelphia opportunity. Camden offers exceptional value with average prices ranging from $25,000 to $40,000. Positioned strategically near Philadelphia and New York. The city's proximity to major metropolitan areas creates unique opportunities for investors willing to look beyond current conditions to future potential. Accelerating gentrification is beginning as Philadelphia's housing costs push residents to seek affordable alternatives. Camden's location across the river from Philadelphia provides easy commuting access while offering housing costs dramatically lower than the metropolitan area. This price differential creates powerful arbitrage opportunities. Rutgers University Camden and Cooper University Hospital serve as major anchor institutions providing employment stability and rental demand. These institutions continue expanding, adding jobs, and creating spillover housing demand throughout the city. Healthcare and education sectors provide recession-resistant employment bases. New Jersey Transit provides direct connections to New York City and Philadelphia, making Camden accessible to employment centers throughout the region. Transportation infrastructure supports commuter populations willing to trade location for affordability. This connectivity ensures continued relevance regardless of local economic conditions. Waterfront redevelopment along the Delaware River is attracting investment and creating upscale amenities. Entertainment venues and recreational facilities are transforming Camden's image and attracting visitors from throughout the region. This development creates positive spillover effects for surrounding neighborhoods. The city actively promotes investment through tax incentives and development assistance programs. Local government recognizes private investment as essential for urban revitalization and works cooperatively with property owners and developers to facilitate projects. Historic neighborhoods feature architectural character from Camden's prosperous past. These properties often need updates but possess solid foundations and unique features that attract tenants seeking distinctive housing options. Strategic renovation can create rental properties commanding premium rates in improving neighborhoods. Silver tier under $45,000. Birmingham, Alabama. The rising South. Birmingham represents exceptional value in the growing southern market, with average prices ranging from $35,000 to $45,000. Alabama maintains among the lowest property tax rates nationwide, maximizing investor returns and creating sustainable long-term cash flow opportunities. The city benefits from sustained economic growth across multiple sectors, including healthcare, education, and manufacturing. University of Alabama Birmingham serves as a major medical center and research institution, providing high-paying jobs and consistent rental demand. The medical complex continues expanding, adding employment and creating housing demand. Birmingham's central location in the southeast provides access to major markets throughout the region. Interstate highways connect the city to Atlanta, Nashville, and New Orleans, positioning it perfectly for regional commerce and development. This connectivity attracts businesses seeking central locations with affordable operating costs. The cost of living in Birmingham allows rental properties to generate strong cash flows while remaining affordable for working families. This creates sustainable rental markets less vulnerable to economic downturns affecting luxury housing sectors. Median household incomes support rental rates that generate attractive investor returns. Historic neighborhoods feature beautiful architecture from the city's industrial heritage. These properties often need cosmetic updates but possess solid construction and unique character impossible to replicate in modern developments. Strategic renovation creates distinctive rental properties commanding premium rates. Local government promotes business development through incentives and business-friendly policies. The city actively courts investment and development projects that create jobs and improve neighborhoods. Property owners benefit from cooperative relationships with local officials and streamlined permitting processes. Cultural amenities including museums, entertainment districts, and recreational facilities provide quality of life factors that attract and retain residents. These amenities support stable rental markets and property appreciation over time as the city continues growing and developing. Memphis, Tennessee, the underestimated musical capital. Memphis offers incredible value with average prices ranging from $30,000 to $42,000. Positioned as a major logistics hub with growing tourism appeal, the city's role as FedEx's global headquarters creates employment stability and attracts logistics companies seeking strategic locations. The Mississippi River location provides natural transportation advantages for commerce and industry. River commerce, combined with major highway and railroad connections, makes Memphis a natural distribution center for companies serving national markets. This transportation infrastructure ensures continued economic relevance. Tourism related to Memphis's musical heritage continues growing as the city develops entertainment districts and cultural attractions. Beale Street, Graceland, and numerous music venues attract millions of visitors annually, creating demand for short-term and traditional rental properties throughout the city. Memphis International Airport serves as a major cargo hub, supporting logistics employment and attracting businesses requiring air freight services. This aviation infrastructure provides competitive advantages for companies and ensures continued job growth in high-paying transportation sectors. The housing stock includes diverse options from historic neighborhoods to modern developments. Historic areas offer character and architectural details rare in contemporary construction, while newer areas provide modern amenities and layouts preferred by some tenant segments. This diversity creates opportunities for various investment strategies. Healthcare systems including St. Jude Children's Research Hospital provide employment stability and attract highly educated professionals requiring quality housing. Medical tourism related to St. Jude brings visitors from worldwide, creating additional demand for accommodations and services. The city actively promotes development and investment through various incentive programs. Local government recognizes the importance of private investment in urban revitalization and works cooperatively with property owners and developers to facilitate projects and improvements. Little Rock, Arkansas, the forgotten capital. Little Rock provides exceptional stability as Arkansas's capital city, with average prices ranging from $28,000 to $45,000. State government employment provides recession-resistant job base, ensuring consistent rental demand regardless of economic cycles affecting other sectors. The University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences serves as a major anchor institution providing high-paying healthcare jobs and research opportunities. Medical education and research activities attract professionals from throughout the region, creating demand for quality housing near medical facilities and campus areas. Central location in Arkansas provides access to markets throughout the state while offering affordable operating costs for businesses and residents. Major highways connect Little Rock to larger regional markets including Dallas, Memphis, and Kansas City, positioning the city for continued growth and development. Clinton Presidential Library and Museum, along with other cultural attractions, support growing tourism sector, creating additional economic activity and employment opportunities. Tourism infrastructure development creates spillover benefits for local businesses and real estate markets throughout the metropolitan area. The Arkansas River provides recreational opportunities and waterfront development potential. Riverfront areas offer premium location advantages for residential and commercial development. Water access creates natural amenities that support higher property values and rental rates in waterfront neighborhoods. Local government maintains business-friendly policies and relatively low tax rates that benefit property owners and businesses. The city actively promotes development and investment through various incentive programs designed to attract private capital and create jobs. Housing stock features options ranging from historic neighborhoods with architectural character to modern developments with contemporary amenities. This diversity allows investors to select properties matching specific tenant demographics and rental strategies while maintaining affordable entry costs. Shreveport, Louisiana. The Oil and Future Shreveport offers unique opportunities with average prices ranging from $32,000 to $44,000, positioned at the intersection of traditional energy industries and emerging technology sectors. The city's diversification efforts create multiple economic drivers supporting sustained growth and development. Oil and gas industries provide high-paying employment and economic stability despite price volatility. Energy sector workers typically earn above-average wages, supporting premium rental rates and stable occupancy levels. Industry presence ensures continued relevance as domestic energy production remains strategically important. Louisiana State University Shreveport and other educational institutions provide anchor employment and student rental demand. Healthcare systems including university medical centers create additional employment stability and housing demand from medical professionals and support staff. The Red River location provides transportation advantages for commerce and industry. River access, combined with highway and railroad connections, supports logistics and manufacturing activities. Companies seeking central locations with affordable operating costs find Shreveport attractive for regional operations. Technology sector development includes initiatives to diversify the economy beyond traditional energy industries. Business incubators and technology parks attract startups and established companies seeking lower-cost alternatives to expensive technology centers. This diversification creates new employment opportunities and housing demand. Entertainment and gaming industries provide additional economic activity and employment. Casinos and entertainment venues attract visitors from throughout the region, creating demand for hospitality services and accommodations. Tourism infrastructure supports local businesses and creates spillover benefits for real estate markets. Local government actively promotes economic development through incentives and business-friendly policies. The city recognizes the importance of private investment in economic diversification and works cooperatively with investors and developers to facilitate projects that create jobs and improve communities. The three-pillar strategy exclusive method. While everyone runs to Austin and Miami, smart investors are buying where nobody wants to be yet. The secret formula combines stable or growing populations, government or institutional employment like universities and hospitals, preserved basic infrastructure, and prices below construction costs. This contrarian analysis identifies opportunities before mainstream recognition. The immediate cash flow pillar transforms investment mathematics. A $25,000 house in Toledo generating $900 monthly creates 43.2% annual ROI with 2.3-year payback periods. Compare this to new car depreciation of $15,000 in the first year, and the advantage becomes obvious. Long-term appreciation follows predictable patterns. Reverse migration from expensive cities, permanent remote work adoption, urban revitalization cycles occurring every 15 to 20 years, and continued inflation protecting tangible assets create inevitable appreciation. Smart investors position themselves ahead of these demographic and economic trends, building wealth through both immediate income and eventual appreciation as markets recognize undervalued assets. Fortune-destroying mistakes. Avoid at all costs. Waiting for perfect timing destroys more wealth than any other single mistake. Each month of delay costs 3 to 7% price increases. Properties costing 40% less in 2020 demonstrate the cost of hesitation. Perfect timing never exists. Good timing requires action despite uncertainty. International investors successfully buy American properties remotely through established systems. LLCs, third-party management, and remote due diligence processes exist specifically for international buyers. Location restrictions exist only in limited mindsets, not market reality. The biggest players purchase entire portfolios without site visits, relying on data and systems rather than emotions. Due diligence uses analytics, market research, and professional inspections rather than personal feelings. Successful investing requires systematic approaches that scale beyond individual property evaluation. Emotional attachment to properties limits portfolio growth and reduces investment efficiency through inefficient decision-making processes. Immediate action plan. Next 30 days, weeks 1 and 2 focus on research and selection. Define total budget including purchase price, renovations, and reserves. Choose 3 cities from the target list based on budget and risk tolerance. Contact local realtors specializing in investment properties and cash purchases. Analyze 50-plus properties online to understand local markets, pricing trends, and rental potential. Week 3 handles legal structuring. Establish LLC in the United States for asset protection and tax benefits. Open corporate bank accounts to facilitate transactions and separate personal and investment finances. Determine financing strategy between cash purchases and conventional financing options based on available capital and leverage preferences. Week 4 executes the plan. Submit offers on 3 to 5 properties meeting investment criteria. Arrange remote inspections using local professionals and drone technology for thorough property evaluation. Complete electronic closings using established remote transaction processes. Establish property management relationships with local professionals experienced in investor services and tenant management. Real numbers, reality case studies. The retired individual from São Paulo invested $30,000 in Detroit property, spent $15,000 on renovations, and generates $1,100 monthly rent. This creates 29.3% annual ROI, leading to early retirement within 4 years through sustained cash flow and property appreciation. The young executive built a 5-property portfolio in Toledo and Flint with total investment of $180,000. Monthly cash flow of $3,200 developed over 18 months provides complete financial freedom by age 28. Portfolio expansion continues using cash flow to acquire additional properties and build generational wealth. These examples demonstrate achievable results using systematic approaches to property acquisition and management. Success requires commitment to the process, adequate capitalization, and professional property management to maximize returns while minimizing personal involvement in day-to-day operations. Unmistakable signs. You cannot ignore American internal migration patterns show housing price acceleration slowing from 2021-2022 peaks, creating market stabilization and opportunity windows. 40% of companies adopted remote-first policies, permanently reducing geographic location importance for employment. When San Francisco and New York become unlivable, population flows to affordable alternatives create investment opportunities. Specific neighborhood indicators include increased interest from buyers and renters, new business openings, municipal infrastructure investments, and university program expansions. These microsignals identify areas positioned for growth before broader market recognition drives prices higher. The crisis in major city housing costs forces residents to seek alternatives within commuting distance. This demographic shift creates sustained demand for affordable housing in secondary cities positioned near major employment centers. Smart investors position themselves ahead of these predictable migration patterns. Real risks and 100% mitigation crime concerns require data analysis focusing on trends rather than current snapshots. Proximity to anchor institutions like hospitals and universities provides stability and security. Investment in property security, including cameras and lighting, further reduces risk while potentially qualifying for insurance discounts. Resale difficulty mitigation focuses on cash flow rather than appreciation strategies. Geographic diversification across multiple markets reduces concentration risk. Preventive maintenance preserves property values and reduces major repair expenses. Quality property management ensures proper tenant screening and maintenance oversight. Distance management challenges resolved through specialized property management companies experienced with investor clients. Internet of Things technology enables remote monitoring of properties and systems. Relationships with trusted local contractors provide reliable maintenance and renovation services. These systems allow successful property ownership regardless of geographic distance from investments. Winner investor mindset. Institutional thinking guides major investment funds purchasing thousands of properties in these cities. They recognize value invisible to general public through sophisticated analysis and long-term perspective. Individual investors can replicate institutional success through similar analytical approaches and patient capital deployment. Predictable cycles govern urban development, with every city experiencing decline and renaissance periods. Detroit's transformation from dead in 2010 to renaissance symbol demonstrates cycle predictability. Understanding these patterns allows investors to position themselves advantageously within natural urban development cycles. Contrarian approaches generate superior returns by buying when others sell and selling when others buy. Mass psychology creates opportunities for investors willing to act against prevailing sentiment. The most profitable investments often appear risky to conventional thinking while offering the greatest potential for exceptional returns. Life-changing final truth. The critical question becomes whether you want to complain about missed opportunities in 5 years or collect rental income from a portfolio built when nobody believed in these markets. Every successful investor faced similar decision points requiring action despite uncertainty, and conventional wisdom suggesting otherwise. Conservative scenarios suggest 50% price increases within 3 years as these markets gain recognition. Probable scenarios include some cities becoming inaccessible at current income levels. Optimistic scenarios represent missing life-changing wealth-building opportunities through failure to act on available information. Acting creates international diversification plus immediate cash flow at minimum. Probable outcomes include financial freedom within 3 to 5 years through sustained rental income and property appreciation. Maximum potential includes generational wealth creation, starting with modest $50,000 investments systematically deployed across multiple properties and markets. You have 2 choices. Close this information and continue dreaming about financial freedom while prices increase, or act within the next 30 days and join the select group building real wealth. History will judge this decade as the last moment to buy American properties at affordable prices. The question is not whether you should invest, but how many properties you can acquire before mainstream discovery drives prices beyond reach. The clock is running and each passing day represents lost opportunity. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. What will you choose?